Okay, these are my chickens, some of them. Anyway, here is my completed flow frame, or flow hive. And the top box has the flow frames in it. There's a secondary brood box or super, depending. The bottom brood box, and then the stand. The front entrance here. And then the back entrance over here. Now, I'm going to be using half-gallon jugs, mason jars, with the lids. And as you can see here, I added a couple of these hooks so I can hang my tools to open the flow hives in the back up here. I'll go ahead and open this up real quick. And because I'm using the half-gallon, I'm going to end up having to use that stand instead of the other table deal. And I put a couple screws so it makes this here easier to get on and off. But anyways, there's the flow frames and the part to unlock it. And I'll go ahead and take this off. Here, the roof. I'll set her down here. Okay, so I just store my stuff up here. This is a flow frame tube. This is out of the cheap Chinese-made flow frames that I picked up for $50 on Facebook Marketplace, and they're in this box. They're here, and these don't have adjusting screws, but whenever I put these in here, they are very tight. They don't need adjusting. And I store a couple extra tools here, some silicone hose that I got on Amazon, but I found out you can actually get the same thing over at True Value or Ace Hardware. So I will set this off here for the moment. And here are my flow frames. So, the bees will come up. Queen will stay in the bottom. Oh, look. We already got a bee going in there. They're trying to steal all the wax I put on the flow frame. So that should say that the bees are perfectly fine with this. I'd love for them to say, hey, you know what? This would be a cool home. Let's go get a swarm and come over here. But that ain't going to happen. Not my luck. So anyway, this isn't where it's going to be set up. I just got it finished, put together a couple days ago, and I don't have bees in it yet, other than some of the local bees fly around trying to steal the wax out of it, which that's fine. So anyway, just thought I would give you an update, and the bees flying around it. I should put the cover on and trap him in there, but he can go out the front. He just got to find his way out. We already had one dead bee in there where he got stuck, but we've had multiple bees going in it. And they're just in there trying to rob the wax. So anyway, we do have one small experiment. If you check out my other YouTube video where it says experiment, I'm using some craft plastic as a foundation just to see if that will work. If it doesn't, I can pull them out. If it does, save me quite a bit of money. Because we have tons of the craft plastic here. My mom was in doing the crafts and stuff like that, so I got tons of it available for me to use. Now all I got to do is build a couple more boxes so that I can build another hive with those, and then I want to do one where I put the mason jars on the top lid, and the bees will come up into it and build the comb and the honey, and then I take it off and just fill the honey up over here. Go ahead and fill it on up. Looky there. Yeah, buddy. He's just in there seeing if he can still wax. But as you can see, it's kind of blocked off, so he can't get out. He can go in and explore. If he wants to take a little wax, it ain't no big deal. I'll have to pull him out and re-wax him anyway next year before I get the bees. But he's running around looking. He's like, hey, this is pretty cool. Where'd he go? There he is, and he flew off. We have our honey jars over there sitting out. Hopefully they'll clean them up, but so far they haven't. They just go in there and drown in the honey. Anyway, there's plenty of bees. They can go in and clean it up, and then I'll take and rinse them out and wash them out good. So that was my video. It's just on the flow hive. I really like it. A little bit on the expensive side, but yeah, I do like it. I think on the side windows I could have went with a little bit thicker plexiglass, because it is real thin. So what I did was I went to, I believe it was Lowe's, and they had this here, which is much thicker. And what I'll do is I'll end up cutting these in half, and then when I build the next boxes, I'll put them like that. And they're quite a bit smaller, as you can see, but they should work. And I'll probably put them here, and if I build my own boxes, I won't put a handle on them. If I do, it'll be up above, and put them there and over here. And then I can see the bees, what they're doing when they're doing it, without having to get in and disturb them too much. And I did find these at Tractor Supply. They were like $8, $9. I had to figure out on the entrance to do an entrance reducer. I got a couple of them at Tractor Supply. I'm thinking about just putting a little piece of Velcro here and here, or something, so that I can just stick it there, pull it off, turn it, stick it back. Because the way that is, they won't stay up properly. So anyway, that's pretty much it on my flow hive. Once I get bees, I'll do another update on it and let you guys know how the bees are doing. Right now, as you can see, we do get some of the stray bees around here coming in. They'll still a little bit of wax and fly off, but they're not doing any kind of damage, so it's fine. Haven't seen any signs of wax moth. Don't even know if we have them in this area. No signs of hive beetles in it. No signs of anything in it. Found pollen in it. That tells me the bees have been going in there. But don't have a queen in there. Don't have a hive set up. Don't have a colony. None of that. So it's just the stray bees from other hives around the area. Just thought I'd give you an update on this. And I'm going to put her back together. And if you like this video, like it, subscribe it, hit the notification bell, whatever you got to do. If you don't, leave me a comment. Tell me what you don't like about it. You won't see a whole lot of pictures of me or video of me. You'll hear me talking in the background. You'll see what I'm interested in. We have chickens out here. We have some baby chicks too. I have some, that's a lemon tree that I started from a cutting. We have lime trees, orange trees, regular old flowers, and over here I have some pawpaws. They're Indiana bananas, and we live here in Central Valley of California. They're not doing too bad. They're probably 3 years old. So, and I keep them in the shade, and they're in a pot. That's one of the babies right there. That was Bandit. He just stuck his head, he or she stuck her head out. But anyway, I like to grow a lot of things from seed. These are, I believe, peach trees or nectarine trees from seed. We have some grapevines. We have guinea hens right there, guinea fowl. So, and we got a big old grapevine over there. Those are black manukas that I got at Walmart and planted, and that was 3 years ago, I believe, and they're doing real good. The red flames died. All the Thompsons I'd planted died. We have a gopher problem out here, and they kill them easy and fast. But this here is a Bear's lime tree, and this here is a Washington navel. Orange tree, lime tree. That was a lemon tree, a Myers lemon, but it's not doing too good. It's got a little bit of new growth on it. That was a caracara, but it died, and that's just suckers coming up from it right there. And that is I believe, a lesbian or a lesbian lemon tree that I took a cutting from and got started in a pot and got it rooted from a cutting, and it seems to be doing fine. And this here is just a cutting off of the grapevine over there, and so is that. And there's our other chickens just kind of hanging out. And I take all my eggs, and what we don't use, I put them on flats, and I just give them away. I give them to teachers at the school. I give them to people in the community. I give them to people I just run into. Have no real use for selling those. However, whenever I do start producing some honey, I'll probably sell some of the honey to recoup the cost of the hive. Because after everything, it was a little over $1,200. And that's kind of expensive for me. So anyway, cut this short and say thank you guys. Have a great day. Like, subscribe, and see you on the next one.